If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. The only source of knowledge is experience. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Before God, we are all equally wise, and equally foolish. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax.
Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty.
If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love.